Are you his sweetheart? Please choose from the 3 cards below the one that resonates with you. First, let's look at this group. I think the vehicle in this group got the other party. They did have a crush on you or was moved by you, but I feel the romance in your group seems more like a brief encounter, something fleeting. Indeed, the relationship between these 2 people developed quite rapidly in the past, and there was a very obvious flirtation and intimate contact. It seems that after a certain period of time, the other party will feel dizzy. Then slowly there's a bit of a disconnect with you. The intersection between the 2 is not much. Then the feeling from the other side is actually a bit indifferent. You have some modes of contact between you, but it seems that there hasn't been much contact recently, so I think the other side is just what I think. It's not really about being a kind-hearted person. Yes, you indeed had feelings and heart flutters for each other, but I think you somehow missed your chance. I believe there was a moment in your past relationship when you could have taken the opportunity. It prompted your relationship to develop further, but it seems not. It feels like if you missed it, you would have this feeling. From the follow-up point of view, it seems like the 2 people won't have much. A common seed, I don't think you can talk about it as a kind person. That is, it hasn't been taken to heart, it is a very important feeling. But indeed, it has had a good feeling and heartbeat for you. This is all about this group. The baby in this group will indeed think you are the other's admirer. It seems like the other party really fell for you and you lost a great deal of attraction to him, but your characters don't seem to match. Even though he likes you very much and is attracted to you, but there seems to always be a sense of distance in the communication between 2 people. Mix it in and then add that I think there will be a very big reality factor between you babies in this group. Your kind of relationship if you want to go forward. It seems easy to say that as long as 2 people decide to be together, everything will be okay. But I feel that in your case, both of you always consider some real-life factors. This feeling seems to give me a sense of knowing. It feels like something that can't be made public, or the company doesn't allow dating, or there might be family issues. One after another, and I think... Actually, looking at this group, I think there might be a stable relationship being maintained on the other side. Or this group's baby, you might also be maintaining a relationship. I get this feeling that the real-life obstacles between you are quite significant, and I suppose in your group, it's highly likely that you are colleagues or something similar. About work, for instance, maybe with the project or 2 people would have some business cooperation met under such circumstances. So the feeling between you 2 is just in communication or getting along. There always seems to be a vague feeling of ambivalence, but it seems that no one dares to point out. He treats you differently from others. You can clearly feel that it's different. In fact, most of the time can be determined, but a limiting factor between you is actually here, making your feelings seem a bit unsettling. It seems that no one has broken through it, so this feeling has been... The cry is just like IMBs, it's just like... It feels like it's because you didn't make it clear. I think there might be some development in your relationship that seems like it could move forward, but I feel you are likely to establish something quite. It is indeed a very twisted and complex one. These 2 people actually think about a lot of things. They're maybe considering too many aspects of reality, so I think your group actually all have feelings. Both people are nervous, but both of you are struggling. That's the feeling about the justice group. You babies in this group are indeed the person in the other's heart, and I feel that you have already had some contact to a certain extent. It doesn't seem to me. It's a state of unrequited love. Some babies are indeed in love secretly, but they are fewer. Well, although it's a secret crush, I feel that the other person might also have feelings for you. And I think you can actually find that out from the way you 2 look at each other. He seems to like you too, just that you might be a bit scared that you're making more of it than it is. I feel that most of this baby is... If there has been a certain extent of contact, I think this person is either a colleague or it could be family and friends introduced you to each other. You 2 are friends. But adults will also have a certain level of contact, just saying about your relationship. It seems not so clear, or there are little ambiguities between 2 people, but you can't be sure if it's ambiguous. And then you can't figure out whether the other person likes you. But you might feel like he is a bit different from others to you. You are not quite sure about your weight in the other's heart. I think you don't need to worry too much about this group. 心理脑, in the range of the other gender. Actually, it's really important, and I feel that you two actually have a chance to be together. It seems like your relationship could work out. When you land, you can become lovers and continue to develop. Because I think the other party can't stand it a bit. It means he really likes you and you are his beloved. He will take action against you. His side won't always be quiet. His side is already, or they are planning how to pursue you or when to express their feelings to you. I would feel it might be. The New Year period should be a pretty good time. I think there's something between you. It's around that time you should be able to establish a relationship. So you don't need to overthink for this group of babies. You are indeed the one in their heart, even though your current situation. I feel like Jungming doesn't seem to be that ambiguous or to say there's a little bit of lag, but I would feel, even if the process is a bit rough, it's normal. But I think the result between you two is good. That's all about this topic.